Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. How is everybody doing? Hope you had a good weekend. Sorry, I have to fix my brightness. I was being a bit dark there. Elena says, good morning, PK. Good morning, Elena. Just finished my book of Dirty 30 by Janet Ivanovich and Peter Ivanovich. Yay, congratulations. Good job. Kim says, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Alrighty. Quick announcements. We've got no sprints tonight. It's Monday night. My sprints will be starting on tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 8 p.m. Eastern. I do them on Tuesday and Thursday evenings and Saturday afternoons. Good morning, Mary and everyone. Happy Monday. Indeed, it is Monday, March 25th, the last week of March. And we are here to look at the new releases that are being set into the wild this week, genre by genre. And on Mondays, we look at cozy mysteries because there's always a lot of them. Oh yeah, Kim had a great egg hunt. Other than that, we froze with the wind. Oh my goodness, did the kids have fun? Were the eggs glowing in the dark, and did it actually work? That is fantastic. Well, I had a good weekend up until last night when we had a pipe burst, and we didn't find it for 2 or 3 hours. And I have a lot of work ahead of me. It is what it is. Deborah says, good morning. Good morning, Deborah. How are you doing? Did we get much snow? Nope, we got maybe an inch. So driving, I think the main roads will be okay. I think it'll be okay. But it's still cold today. I think it's supposed to start warming up again tomorrow, definitely by Wednesday. How about you guys? How's your weather? I did start to watch a little. I went down the rabbit hole on YouTube yesterday and was watching some storm chasers. They were in Oklahoma. Didn't see any tornadoes, but they did see some storms. All right, let me jump over here. Okay, this is about where we ended on Friday. This is right here, but not fun. But so glad you found it. Yeah, I mean, it could have happened during the workday, and it would have been gushing water for 8 or 9 hours before we found it. Kids had a blast. I had hopes of getting pictures, but I didn't want to move. Plus, being dark. See that glowy blob? That's an egg. Oh, goodness. Yeah, Easter's a great holiday, but outside stuff, it could go either way. And usually it goes on the cold side. Let's see, did we look at Last Dance? I can't remember, by Cindy Bell. So yeah, I apologize. I'm a little tired and sore. I had a lot of clothes on the floor, which luckily soaked up a lot, but moving all that, I'm not a youngin' anymore. Last Dance at Little Leaf Creek by Cindy Bell, 22nd of the Little Leaf Creek Cozy Mysteries. Oh, we did look at this one. I remember Dance Class is a Wedding and a Murder. Okay. Just as a refresher, that was a book we looked at. Murder by the Sea. We could jump straight on to more of this week. Let's scroll down. Yeah, there's a lot. Let's see, where were we? We can start with today. Death on Dairy Drive. By Rocky Bader. Part of the Meredith Brown Cozy Mysteries, 4 books. It's springtime in Grizzly Mountain, which means the annual Spring Festival is taking place. This year is going to be the biggest event yet, and the mayor has asked Meredith to take on the difficult task of catering it. When Meredith's longtime family friend winds up dead, Meredith knows the prime suspect isn't responsible since she was with her during the time of the murder. Now Meredith has to track down a killer, help her friend with an alibi, and prepare food for an annual spring festival. When a mysterious guest comes to town for the funeral, Meredith is torn between his charming demeanor and his air of mystery. Look at that. Air, H-E-I-R. Spelling matters. Off to a cranky start. We had rain all day Saturday, which was a godsend since there were so many bad wildfires. Oh my goodness. Kim, upper 60s today, ball game tonight, waiting on MRI results on my buddy's arm. He had prom this weekend and had a girl on each arm. Oh my. Those will be stories to tell. Gibson missed you last night, but burst pipe explains it. Yep. Yep. And the water was cold. Luckily, I do have a carpet cleaner machine personally. So that was definitely helping, and I have to do more of it this afternoon. Once our receptionist has lunch, I'll go home and start working on it again. Films, foodies, and fatalities. Uh, 1950s Hollywood, Trouble in Tinseltown, Cozy Mystery Series, Candy Baxter, first of a supposed series. Meet Jillian, a new girl in town, showbiz gopher, friend to a sweet tuxedo cat, and murder magnet. Hollywood, 1957. The gopher for a television series doesn't earn all that much, so when one of Jillian Ray's friends asks for help serving at a local retirement party, she agrees. Rumor has it that Jillian and Minnie May have a talent for stumbling into crimes, but that's silly. Or is it? To their dismay, the luncheon's guest of honor never finishes the meal and ends up face down in the leftover layer cake. Here's the thing, a girl must step in at times and help people she cares about. When the surprise demise at lunch threatens to ruin Minnie May's food services business, how can Jillian stand by and let that happen? And when a murder occurs during a rehearsal of the new spy series and the handsome homicide detective is stumped, he tracks her down to ask for help. Can Jillian ferret out essential clues to the killer's identities before one of them takes aim at the amateur sleuth? Dun dun dun. That was Arsenic and Old Lovers. This one is spellbound in Mystic Hills. Third in the Mysteries of Mystic Hills series by Chris Cannon. Welcome to Mystic Hills, where magic swirls through the air and mysteries abound. Belinda thought all hope of life with Reed was gone, but when a relationship rewind spell hits Mystic Hills, she gets another chance. Thanks to the magic, Reed believes they're still together, reliving the past they once shared. As Belinda navigates this unexpected reunion, she is drawn into a new mystery. The mayor entrusts her with a vital task, finding a powerful object before the upcoming summer solstice festival. This artifact is the key to keeping their enchanted town hidden from the outside world. Without it, Mystic Hills faces exposure and danger like never before. With time running out and the pressure mounting, Belinda must work to solve the mystery of the spell and uncover the missing artifact, all while keeping her own heart in check. Can she and Reed set aside their past to save their home, or will old wounds and new magic tear them apart? Murder and Macaw by Verena De Luca, second in the Dusty Paws Mysteries. Embark on a thrilling journey into the heart of Raton, where Natalie's world revolves around Dusty Paws Kennel, a sanctuary for playful puppies and contented cats. Just as she anticipates a romantic date with the mysterious Jake Dwyer, the quaint town is shaken by the sudden death of Old Man Willard. Their first date takes an unexpected detour into the realms of love and mystery, amplifying the stakes in Murder and Macaw. As Natalie inherits Old Man Willard's macaw, her life takes an unforeseen turn, injecting an extra dose of excitement into her already eventful existence. etc. Oops, that one. Yeah, we'll pause there while I get some coffee because apparently I'm not awake yet. Okay, back. Some delusions may apply by Amber Fisher, second in the Wayward Spirits Cozy Mysteries. What do you get when you mix astrology and murder? All signs point to a cosmic case of trouble. Disgraced socialite Temperance Swift is at a crossroads. After narrowly escaping jail for torching her East Coast mansion, Temperance is completing a year-long rehabilitation program in Sleepy Haven's End. But her new guardians are the Greek Furies, and they insist she has untapped abilities that could change her destiny forever. If Temperance could just unlock them. Yeah, right. Skeptical but dutiful, Temperance agrees to try astrology as her witchy calling and hopefully speed her return to high society. When a local reporter turns up dead in a high school bathroom, the stars align to place Temperance at the helm of a murder investigation, and she'll need more than a star chart to lead her to the killer. Wait until her sorority sisters hear about this. Dying to Bake by Helen Golden. All three just friends, but he's a cutie. Oh, good morning, Storm. How you doing? Good morning, Storm. Morning, Storm. I hope you're feeling better this morning. Oh, okay. Yeah, I hope you're feeling better too. I apologize. I didn't know you weren't feeling well. Sending healthy vibes. Dying to Bake by Helen Golden, ninth in a right royal cozy investigation. Bake Off Wars is back. Get your aprons on and let the sleuthing begin. Breaking news. Vera Bolt, Queen of Bakes, dies unexpectedly, age 66. In a shocking announcement this afternoon, Vera Bolt's agent confirmed that the Bake Off Wars judge and national treasure died yesterday. Ms. Bolt was in the process of filming the next series of the hugely popular television show at Francis Court, the home of the king's sister and her family. It's believed that the renowned pastry chef was stabbed in the heart, and the main suspect is rumored new royal girlfriend, Summer York. What am I supposed to do? Lady Beatrice has promised DCI Richard Fitzwilliam that she won't get involved in the investigation into Vera Bolt's death. But when her brother's new love interest, Summer York, becomes the top suspect for Vera's murder, Fred begs Bee to find out who the real killer is. In a race against time, can Bee navigate a labyrinth of secrets and lies, evade danger, and safeguard her friendship with Fitzwilliam? The answer may determine not only Summer's innocence, but also the fate of Bee's and Fitzwilliam's burgeoning feelings for each other. That's a pretty cover, though. I would sample those. And a whole bunch of books all together. Page not found. Huh. Well, there's more than one way to get there. We will get there. Except it's not there. It says 2-book series, but they only have one listed here. Yeah. We tried. Something must have happened. Rhythm and Clues by Olivia Black. The Record Shop Mysteries, third in that series. The rhythm is gonna get you. It's been 5 whole months since the last murder in Cedar River, Texas. Can you imagine the little sign, 0 murders? And Junie Jessup and her sisters, Tansy and Maggie, have been humming along when disaster strikes again. Their struggling vinyl record shop, Coffee Nook Sip and Spin Records, is under pressure from predatory investors, though the Jessup sisters aren't ready to face the music and admit defeat. But the night after their meeting, the sketchy financier is killed outside their shop during a torrential Texas thunderstorm that washes out all the roads in and out of town. Now the sisters find themselves trapped in Cedar River with a killer, and Junie is determined to solve the case. When the river spits out an unexpected surprise, Detective Bo Russell asks for Junie's help, never predicting her investigation will spin her into danger. Up until now, the Jessup sisters have been playing it by ear, but with the whole town watching, can they catch a killer before he strikes again? Those are two books together, which usually to me means that these are re-releases, so I usually just kind of skip them, but that was Dude on Arrival and The Bridal Groom. Three fudges and a baby. Oh, the puns are thick today. Storm says I would feel better if I could stop coughing. Other than that, I am good. Love the cake. Yeah, coughing is no fun. Being sick is no fun. This is by Nancy Coco. When her pregnant best friend's doula is found with a smoking gun, fudge maker Allie McMurphy's sleuthing becomes a labor of love. Did the doula do it? April is not only the start of fudgy season on picturesque Mackinac Island, it's when Allie's BFF Jen Carpenter is due. Jen wants to have her baby on the island, so she's lined up a midwife and a doula. But I don't have children. I don't know what that is. She's 2 weeks overdue, and if one more person tells her she looks ready to pop, she's going to go bananas. If there was a list of what not to expect when you're expecting, right at the top would be coming upon your doula holding a gun over the body of her fiance. Clearly in shock, Hannah Riversbend claims not to have shot him. Jen asked Allie to prove the doula's innocence before her special delivery arrives. The clock is ticking as Allie races to solve the murder in time for Jen's bun to come out of the oven. Many years ago, I knew a lady who said the thing that just she could not stand was that complete strangers felt like they could come and touch her belly. Like, excuse me, stop touching me. Death Unfiltered, a ground rules mystery by Emmeline Duncan, fourth in that series. Very pink. As the owner of Portland, Oregon's popular Ground Rules coffee cart, hardworking young master barista Sage Kaplan is excited to expand her business with a brick and mortar store, but not everyone gives her a warm welcome. Dot, 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 dot. Ground Rules isn't the only newcomer set to open in Portland's brand new Button building. Let's see. Fortunately, most of the fellow micro restaurant owners and patrons are great, with two exceptions. There's Rose, a true crime podcaster and active TikToker who's pestering Sage for an interview about her estranged con artist mother, and Bianca, the familiar and perpetually unpleasant owner of Breakfast Bandits. Bianca is abrasive to everyone, so Sage doesn't feel singled out, until Bianca falls dead at the building's grand opening, a to go cup of Ground Rules coffee in her hand, laced with ketamine, also known as Special K. It doesn't help that just before she collapsed, Bianca was publicly rude to Sage, or that Bianca's boyfriend points the police towards Sage, or that Rose, still hung up on investigating Sage's mom, has declared she'll solve the murder. Now it'll be up to Sage to sift through a complex blend of motives, blackmail, old and new rivalries to get to the truth of a very bitter brew. What is this? Magic and the Mole Men. I wasn't. Weary Dragon in number 5. The cover is attracting me. I like it. Fifth in The Weary Dragon. This is by S. Usher Evans. Bev's on the hunt to understand her mysterious past, and that means a visit to her dear friend Merv. Merv doesn't have the answers, but takes her to the secret underground town of Lower Pig's End, thriving on all the magical creatures seeking refuge after the war. Upon returning to the Weary Dragon, Bev is confronted by sentries from the underground town. They accuse her of stealing a magical talisman that protects the town, and even worse, have threatened to arrest Merv for building a tunnel to the surface. These actually are moles. I'm thinking. Bev's on the case, but it's a juggle to keep the weary dragon running and sift through the possible culprits in lower Pig's End. But the more she uncovers about the idyllic paradise, the more she begins to wonder what the real secrets the town is hiding. Sorry, I'm intrigued. This is the first book. Drinks and Sinkholes, a cozy fantasy mystery. I think this is animals. Ha! Well, if you're looking for something else to read in that vein, there you go. Amanda Flower, To Slip the Bonds of Earth. Oh, yeah, this one. This was the Wright brothers' sister. While not as famous as her older siblings, Wilbur and Orville, the celebrated inventors of flight, Catherine Wright is equally inventive, especially when it comes to solving crimes. December 1903. While Wilbur and Orville Wright's flying machine is quite literally taking off in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina with its historic 57-second flight, their sister Catherine is back home in Dayton, Ohio, running the bicycle shop, teaching Latin, and looking after the family. A Latin teacher and suffragette, Catherine is fiercely independent, intellectual, and the only Wright sibling to finish college. But at 29, she's frustrated by the gender inequality in academia and is looking for a new challenge. She never suspects it will be sleuthing. Returning home to Dayton, Wilbur and Orville accept an invitation to a friend's party. Nervous about their leaving their as yet unpatented flyer plans unattended, Wilbur decides to bring them to the festivities, where they are stolen right out from under his nose. As always, it's Catherine's job to problem solve, and in this case, crime solve. As she sets out to uncover the thief among their circle of friends, Catherine soon gets more than she bargained for. She finds her number one suspect dead with a letter opener lodged in his chest. It seems the patent is the least of her brother's worries. They have a far more earthbound concern: prison. Now Catherine will have to keep her feet on the ground and put all her skills to work to make sure Wilbur and Orville are free to fly another day. And that's a nice cover, too. Very cool. Let's do one more because this is one I was looking forward to, actually. And I was hoping it would have come out a little earlier this month because I was going to use that for the outdoor prompt. A Deadly Walk in Devon by Nicholas George. This is the first in a new series. Uh, Set in the English countryside as a retired San Diego police detective embarks upon group walking tours in England's most scenic counties. After a long career as a detective in San Diego, Rick Chasen has traded in his badge for a change of scenery in the coastal comforts of Devon, England, until a local murder takes him on a deadly detour. Still grieving the death of his longtime partner, Chase reunites with his dear friend and fellow Anglophile Billy Monroe for a seacoast holiday of historic sightseeing. Assigned a pair of guides from the tour company Wanderers, Chase and Billy join seven other like-minded Americans looking forward to an English getaway, all except for Ronald Gretz. The wealthy entrepreneur behind the international Golden Sunset nursing home chain doesn't like anything about walking, touring, or England. Coarse and opinionated, Gretz's complaints get on the nerves of his fellow wanderers and his long-suffering trophy wife. But Gretz's gripes are tied to his own nerves being frayed. He has been receiving threatening texts and emails signed an Avenger. Oh, I hope it's Captain America. Convinced someone means him harm, Gretz asks Chase to watch his back. Soon, Gretz falls afoul of several accidents, leading to more friction with the other walkers, until one final accident results in Gretz dead at the bottom of a cliff. Chase, whose investigative instincts remain sharp, knows Gretz's death is no accident. While helping the police investigate, he discovers that members of the tour group not only disliked the victim, but had legitimate motives for wanting him dead. Now he just has to uncover who among them is willing to kill. Dot, 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 dot. Okay, that's all we have time for. All righty. We will probably look at more cozies as the week goes on. And definitely on Friday. Tomorrow we will be looking at mysteries and thrillers. Mole Monday, yeah. Mary says, I like that book. Mary says, great to see everyone this morning. Hope the day isn't too tedious and that it goes quickly for you. Thank you. Thanks for the book reviews. Have a great day. And Kim says, have a great day, everyone. Absolutely. You guys too. Appreciate that. No sprints tonight on my channel. Storm, is it on yours? Storm reads. Elena says, I have work today. I do too. Storm says, bye. I do have sprints tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 8 p.m. Eastern. I do them on Tuesday and Thursday evenings and Saturday afternoons. Hope you guys have a good Monday. Be safe. Be happy. Read good books. And as the banner says here, don't be a bookworm. Be a bookie monster. Nom nom nom. Have a good day and God bless.